team has the best fans in all of world football? Well, that's what I'm trying to find out by travelling all around the world to answer this exact question. And today I'm in Slovakia for the biggest derby you've probably never heard of. Spartak Trnava versus Slovan Bratislava. It's the biggest game in Slovakian football, and with their coloured past, this one promised to be a big one. When I arrived in the usually sleepy town of Trnava, the police presence was massive and the atmosphere was electric. Ultras are going at it way before we even got to the ground. When I did get in, I had to grab a beer to help settle the nerves, and I cannot believe that every football stadium doesn't have one of these pretty cool machines. Just before kick-off, the fans unveiled a massive anti-Slovan tifo, and just as the game kicked off, Spartak's fans let their former keeper know exactly what they thought of it. Trnava's ultras did not stop singing for the entire game, and Slovan were in equally as fine voice too. They brought their own tifos and flares and contributed to what was an incredibly heated atmosphere. In the second half, we had a few fireworks go off down my end and a couple more tifos, which, whilst I'm sure looked great from the outside, it did mean I didn't actually get to see much of the game. When Slovan took the lead, their fans went mental, but it definitely didn't stop Trnava's party. Anyway, it's time to do some ranking, and this one is going to be hard to beat. When I go to these games, I've got 4 categories in mind. The performance of the fans, things like tifos, flares and drums, how many of the 90 minutes the fans were singing for, the quality of the stadium, and most importantly, the price of the beer. Here, both sets of fans definitely score 5 stars for their performance. It doesn't get much better than that. And they literally did not stop singing either, so it has to be another 5 stars. And when the beer costs €2.90, you know what's coming. And finally, the stadium. It really impressed me for the level they're at, and it wouldn't look out of place in the championship. But it's going to face some fierce competition in this series, so I'm going 3.5 stars. But for now, that puts Trnava at the top of the table, but I've still got plenty of teams to get to. Let me know which club I should visit next, and make sure you drop a follow for more.